When asked how does fascism start, an incredible philosopher, Bertrand Russell, once said, "First they fascinate the fools, then they muscle the intelligent."
Supreme Court Justice John Roberts has issued a rare statement Tuesday criticizing calls by President Trump and his allies to impeach federal judges that rule against him. Chief Justice Roberts wrote, quote, "For more than 2 centuries, it's been established that impeachment is not an appropriate response to disagreement concerning a judicial decision. The normal appellate review process exists for that purpose," end quote.
It is weirdly alarming how close the United States is in this reality of the emperor's new clothes. First, it elected an insane president who seemed to think that the world is his to command. However, that is to be expected of a madman. But the people around him who seem to understand how economies work, how international relations work, and most importantly, how the judicial system works, seem to be too much of a coward to speak truth to him. They rather go about chanting the emperor has new clothes.
A handful of Republicans joined with all the Democrats to take down a rule. That's rarely done. It's very unfortunate in this case. 96% of House Republicans voted against proxy voting because they believe it's unconstitutional and they agree that it would open a Pandora's box. And so that's what we just saw. Let me just make this clear. That rule being brought down means that we can't have any further action on the floor this week. That means we will not be voting on the SAVE Act for election integrity. We will not be voting on the rogue judges who are attacking President Trump's agenda. We will not be taking down these terrible Biden policies with the CRA votes. All that was just wiped off the table. It's very unfortunate. We'll regroup and come back and
Even when their countenance very clearly shows that they are actually lying, are they simply spineless? Or are they as dumb as they present themselves to be?